shot?
Shots.
Let's take a shot.
The 2022 version of shots right here.
So I've got digestion.
Immunity, vitamin D and zinc.
There you go, George.
Cheers. But
We're popping these right now.
This is a hot thing right now, right?
this is one of the top trends in the juice section.
In terms of juices.
In the produce department.
Probiotics. Oh, she's going for it.
Down one.
Woo.
So these are not meant to be yummy, I'm guessing. They're healthy.
Come on.
I mean, I don't know.
You're
I mean,
like Randy.
No, yeah, I'm not. It's
Well, this
okay.
has a distinct
Mine was
flavor, I
delicious.
will say.
Elderberry shot, zinc and probiotics, immunity. But really, health and wellness, you can find it in the produce department.
Yeah.
For sure. So what we're going to showcase today, in addition to these, you can visit theproducemoms.com. Right on our homepage, we have our list of the 22 things to try in 2022.
See, mine has ginger, which is kind of strong.
Yeah, it is strong.
Yeah, okay,
Wake you up.
This
Wake
is
up.
tasting better.
Good morning.
Well, no, it's it's kind of,
Yeah.
especially since I know
mean,
it's
I
got
should
all
drink
that
the
good
rest of it,
stuff in
right?
it, right? Yeah.
All right, Lori, take it away.
Well, that's all right. So when you visit our homepage, you'll see we have this publication. We do it on an annual basis. With it being 2022, it's 22 items to try from the produce department this year. We base that off consumer trends and research, and
how you come up with a
also,
list.
you know, what we're seeing in terms of what folks are cooking at home. Like,
Yeah.
what is a realistic way to cook at home? And I'm telling you, I think the 2022 biggest trend is let's keep it simple. You know, to prepare for the show, I bought not very much food, and it cost me almost $100 in groceries just to buy the items
Whoa.
for today's show. And the cost of food is up. There is no denying that. The supply chain issues have resulted in increased prices of food, and inflation is real at the grocery store. So with that, I am encouraging everyone, even though I make my money by and large off of a site that promotes recipes, you gotta be open and embrace, like, I'm modifying recipes to suit my household, suit my budget, figure out how to use the products and the foods that I have in my home, because sustainability is also so important.
Sustainability and improvisation, huh?
Right. So this is probably the hottest thing in agriculture right
what's
now.
this?
These are indoor grown greens. So indoor vertical farming is one of the hottest things. Reason being, zero pesticides, locally grown, stays fresher longer. There's no food miles. You don't need to wash it. So we're using 80 Acres Farms. They're out of Cincinnati. We're using that today with the salad that I'm going to assemble. So you are familiar with what happened with like cauliflower and kale.
Yeah, they just like blew up.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are the two to keep your eye on. It's mushrooms and veggies, and it's raspberries and fruit.
And I always wonder what makes one thing take off more than another. Like, is it like a TikTok thing? Is it a social media thing? Is it just exposure?
those trends are very much part of how, you know, how this like force happens in food.
Right.
So chefs are also a huge factor. But I'll tell you what, when it comes to something like raspberries, the farmers are who drove this, because the farmers work together with the seed companies to figure out what is the right seed that's going to provide longevity at point of sale as well as at the household level. You know, when I was growing up, if you had raspberries, it was like one raspberry on a piece of cheesecake. You know, it was a garnish.
Right.
Today, my kids, the children, you know, all of us, when we're grocery shopping, raspberries are now sold, like the standard is this club pack. It's like 12 ounces. And you have good shelf life at home. It's because of the on-the-farm innovation with the variety. So use raspberries, use them often. They're amazing from a health point of view. They're a fiber leader. They're delicious.
I like that combo too with the red onions.
Yes. So building your salads, I always like something sweet, something crunchy. So the berries are the sweet. We got the crunchy and kind of the spicy red onions. We've got the crunch from the celery.
Oh, thank goodness she's putting the cheese in finally.
And you know what? This is a very basic classic.
George.
This is just an American cheddar cheese. All right. And then if you want to do this is a champagne vinaigrette that I made using champagne vinegar, olive oil, and some herbs. I use like literally the Mrs. Dash seasoning.
Yes.
Okay. And then for protein, you're still going to see plant-based proteins continue to rise. I've got chickpeas, I've got walnuts. I've rinsed these chickpeas. We'll use those.
Okay.
Okay. And then, of course, to get more color on there and more flavor and nutrition, more berries.
That's so pretty.
Isn't that gorgeous? And look how easy it came together.
And the mushrooms are not a part of the salad. You brought them
No,
for
the mushrooms. Okay, so going with the college game day theme. So mushrooms, like hottest thing, and one of the best ways to serve these, this is a balsamic dressing. I added some fresh herbs, and we're just going to marinate these mushrooms.
Delicious. pretty.
Literally, that's your prep right there.
That's fantastic.
And then put a couple picks in it, and that is an appetizer, and
I love it.
you can stir them, okay? But it's beautiful, and it's delicious, it's healthy, and this is like one of the most regenerative agriculture products that is available on the market.
Well, I'm a big mushroom fan, so I'm in this one for sure.